Really, it means a lot to me. Good evening. Now, actually, you talked about flirting earlier, and how, you know, we Brits sort of lack a sort of je ne sais quoi in terms of our romantic skill. You didn't seem to mind mine last night. But that's probably beside the point, and it's slightly inappropriate. Now, you'd say that these sort of French millionaires coming over to Britain are going to import a wonderful amount of clothing, of cooking, of kissing, and various other forms of inappropriate stuff. Now my car is German. My suit is Italian. My food is mostly Italian. Pasta, student diet. Oops. Some Indian. I fail to see how bringing in a few painfully sort of sedentary millionaires is going to transform the British culture from a slobbish, crisp-eating, pyjama-wearing, celebrity-hailing mass of ooze to this wonderful, romantic ideal that you seem to love so much. However, let's sort of move on from that and talk about the sort of more interesting things, I suppose. Although, actually, one more. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Although, the interesting thing to note is sort of, you say that you're going to bring all these French qualities. It's interesting to note that 2 out of 5 of the people in your team are French. Admittedly, there's 1.5 English people on our team. Actually brings me onto my point about the EU. So the EU's in a bit of a tense time at the moment, frankly. I'm from Cyprus. So the next person who asks me how my finances are doing is going to end up in hospital. How am I looking, by the way? Is that okay? Still shockingly handsome. Excellent. I do need a bit of a haircut, kind of like Cypriot bond owners. Moving on from that. So, the EU is in desperate need of some stability. We need to try and avoid the horrible amounts of tension we're getting right now. And what's going to happen is that millionaires escaping from France to Britain is going to exacerbate the... Yeah, go for it.
When they do take their taxes off them and it doesn't work, what do you think they're going to do next?
I dread to think. Maybe they'll sort of bring into place some other reforms, like, you know, hurting the poor. As you say, this is a political smokescreen. It's a way in which they can hide the reforms to the poor, the things, the spending cuts, the welfare cuts, which are going to harm the majority of the nation most. And by blackening the eyes of the millionaires, by giving them a sort of metaphorical, almost sort of slap on the wrist, say, damn you for being so rich, ha, so successful. God, why do you do that? It's a way to say we can do all these other things to the poor and to the middle classes without them resenting the rich so much. Okay, so at the moment in France, you have Hollande who says that he hates Anglo-Saxon finance. He doesn't want austerity measures. You have Germany, who say that they really, really like austerity measures, apparently, in Cyprus. Yeah, that really gets them going. And Britain just frankly wants out the EU. I mean, we hate you, all of you. Not personally. No, I love you. Frankly, I think you're wonderful people. You especially. Call me. Seriously. But all these things, all these tensions are going to be only inflamed by this mass exodus of French millionaires. Now, they say that when they leave, their businesses will stay. But what they're saying is that all the millionaires are going to leave. The CEOs, the business people, the doctors, the MPs, all the people who are rich, whose heads would have been chopped off, no thank you, whose heads would have been chopped off in the revolution, are going to be gone. Where then are all the professional, educated people going to come from? There's going to be a power vacuum. They say it will be filled by new entrepreneurs, new stars. But when there's a power vacuum, you have violence. That's what happens. There's a scramble to the top, and everyone gets trodden on underfoot. So that means that them leaving is only going to result in more violence. We think this is a bad thing on our side. And we believe that, sorry, that's sort of British parliamentary style coming through there. We think that's a bad thing, and that's bad. Now, so what this means is that when the rich leave, they're going to be scapegoated. Hollande is only going to cement Hollande's position. He's going to say, look, they were with you when times are good, they left when times got hard. And we hate them for that. Now, In fact, that means that the new people who come and become rich are not exactly going to be the most popular people. As we say in Britain, we also hate the rich currently. I mean, we're probably the origin of the phrase wanker bankers, frankly. Pardon my French. Now, as we say, your financial success also requires economic stability. If you do not have economic stability within the EU, your financial success goes down the toilet. That means even if you leave your businesses in France, even if all that is true, that means you're still going to lose everything. Now, for all these reasons, because I'm terribly verbose and out of time, we are very, very proud to propose this motion. Thank you.